Hello, hello. Hi, friends. All my fellow children of light, light warriors. How is everybody doing? I am doing very, very well. And there really is no reason for me to be in such a great mood. And it's really I'm not gonna say odd, but maybe it's just from realizing certain things. I just feel like it's just a wonderful Sunday. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just feel so very optimistic for the future. And the last couple of weeks have been a little rough. Even this week was kind of rough. Last week was rough. But I don't know. I feel like I've turned a corner and I've just caught on to these signs and synchronicities that I've been seeing, that I've been paying attention to, and I just feel like, wow, God is really hearing me loud and clear. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I was out in the sun today. Maybe it was the sun. We have 70-degree weather today. Um, I made some bread. I made some flatbread, actually naan, and it came out really, really good. We're gonna have that for dinner. I love making bread. It is delicious. It's so easy to make, and meanwhile they charge you like five or $6 for as an appetizer. If you go to an Indian restaurant, they charge you, $5 or $6 for naan bread. And it's just so easy to make yourself. It's very easy. I was trying to find a yeastless bread because I'm avoiding yeast, because of with the anti-inflammatory diet. It's just, it's wonderful. The bread came out amazing. What else was I gonna say? And I also wanted to mention, too, I actually found a supermarket bread. It's actually locally made, and it doesn't have a whole, laundry list up to here of ingredients. Like when you go to the supermarket, the regular big supermarket, um, the bread that they say is healthy has like a whole laundry list of ingredients and things that you can't even pronounce. So I actually found sourdough bread, that only has a few ingredients and it's actually locally made. So I was very excited about that. Um, And my pumpkin patch that I planted is actually growing something. So I'm very excited about that. I feel like God heard me. So we'll see. It's kind of late in the season for pumpkins, but I'm trying. I'm still trying. I saw a couple bees. I mean, the whole reason why the pumpkin patch is not doing too well is because there's a lack of bees. And it's very concerning. And I'm sure the reason why there is a lack of bees in my area is because people spray with pesticides, like they spray their lawn with pesticides to get rid of the weeds. And meanwhile, weeds are beneficial. So, yeah, I think in the future, I think I'm going to look into finding a way to increase the population of bees on my property. So whatever I plant will do well. I think I think I'm going to look into that, but not this property, my future property. I don't know the property I live in. So Anywho, um, yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody's heard of the flooding, the flooding in Italy, France, the it was the Sahara Desert, I believe, a while ago. It was in Morocco or something, I think it was. But there, all this water, uh, certain places have been getting all this water. And what else was it? There was something, oh, there was an earthquake in Turkey, not too long ago. That's another thing. I mean, everything is just like Mother Earth is really, you know, I mean it's also weather machine related. Um, but I think it's also a cleansing. And I mean, if you think about it, like for example, Antarctica. Antarctica has always been known as a cold place. Um, but at one time it was not a cold place because people have taken pictures of these pyramids. So obviously it was not a cold place. So somebody was actually trying to cover that up. They're actually tried to cover like what's there. So if the polar caps are if the polar like the North Pole, South Pole, if it's all melting, there could be a very good reason why it's melting because it's actually not supposed to be cold there. And thousands of years ago, somebody must have played with the weather patterns and created this. So I'm sure there are things that, the elites do not want us to know, and covered things up. So, this is probably the time where things are going to be unearthed. That's just my opinion. You can take it or leave it. Um, but that's my opinion. Like, there could be reasons for all these shifts in nature, um, to bring back the balance of things and the balance of the earth. So I wanted to take a look into that, do a reading on that. And what else? So the other thing I wanted to do a reading on was I was watching Kimberly Palm and she had actually four scenarios. So I just want to look at the probability of the four scenarios that she mentioned that could happen. And again, with those scenarios, and especially with the election coming up, I believe that humanity can change all this. No matter what they throw at us, we have the ability to change this, to rise up and change it. How, you ask? With prayer and meditation. Prayer and meditation, very simple. I mean, look what happened in Florida. Florida, they were supposed to get that bad hurricane and they didn't get it. Why? Because everybody prayed and meditated. We can do the same thing with this election. We could do the same thing with a lot of things. And I'm going to release a video before the election, a meditation video just for that, just for the election. So we can, change the outcome of things. We have the ability to change the outcome. I believe that. I strongly believe that. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot of surface space right here because I have like two computers, two monitors up over here on this table, so I don't have a lot of space, but we shall make it work. And let me get I have my other cards here. Yes. Wait, my cards. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna ask, I guess we'll do the actually three, should make it four. Yeah, four. So the four probabilities, which they actually were World War III scenario, UFO invasion. I've done this before. Um, solar flash and Skamala. which actually it could be that everything happens or nothing happens or one of the things happen or two of the things happen. Like you just I don't know, you just don't know. Drinking my chamomile tea. Okay, so let's start with the four scenarios. So I'm going to pull three cards for each scenario. Okay, so let's ask the universe which scenarios are most likely to happen? 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 All right, so first, World War III scenario. Second, UFO invasion. Third, solar flash. Fourth, Skamala. Hmm. All right, so with the World War III, this is not likely. We got 10 of swords. So it looks like it like stops right there because there's an ending. Five of Pentacles. It looks like they move away from this. Um, even though it seems like the focus, they're focusing on it and the powers that were want this to happen. Like they're really focused on it. And they're focused on making people destitute. But it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. It really doesn't. And then the second one was UFO invasion. This also gets stopped. This also gets stopped. I mean, right there are two of swords that get stopped. Um, if they do try to move forward with it, it looks like it's going to get transmuted into something else, into like something positive, where it actually helps humanity and teaches them a valued lesson and kind of like wakes them up and makes them feel empowered and independent and free. So if they do try to do it, it's going to get stopped. So this looks like not likely. So not World War III not likely, UFO invasion's not likely. The solar flash. Now this looks more likely. Um, this actually looks more likely to me. Uh, so this is saying that we're kind of like in the beginning of it. We've already had kind of like the beginning of it or the effects of it, of the sun changing. Um, but it looks like something's gonna occur When it does happen, something is going to occur, um, in which the kind of the military is going to be, I'm going to say summoned. I don't know why that came into my head like that. Uh, but there's going to be military, and this is going to weaken, I don't know, certain people. Um, it's going to weaken them. It's going to weaken and it's going to make certain people leave, or entities, people, entities, um, malevolent beings leave. And also, it's going to make certain, like, it's going to make certain humans weaken. Um, but then it's going to make others stronger. So this is most likely to happen. The last one is Skamala. I don't see this happening. I don't see her reaching becoming president, because this definitely looks like a setback, and this looks like her going off like in the background. Like it may look like she's winning. It may start to appear like she is winning and there's a celebration, but in reality, it doesn't look like it with these cards. It looks like a setback, it looks like sorrow, it looks like defeat. Doesn't look like that. It really doesn't. A lot of fives here. There's a lot of fives. So things are going to be like temporary. So what we're experiencing at this moment in time is temporary. And I do feel as though the best is yet to come. Like 45 says, the best is yet to come. That's what I'm sensing. I've been sensing it, especially today. I feel like the best is yet to come. All right. So the next question. Oh wait, let me just look for one of these from this deck. What do we have here? Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So maybe this means that things may go quiet at some point. Interesting. Okay, now the next question is Mother Earth. Any messages with the Earth changing? Anything you need to know with the Earth changes regarding the Earth changes? What do we need to know regarding the Earth changes? Earth changes. Oh, we have the moon. Very fitting card for our question. The moon could be changing. Who knows? I mean, I've been seeing the moon out in the morning the last couple of days. But this is definitely an earthy card, like an Earth Mother card. So the outcome will be, I mean, this to me, this is stability and he's holding on. Like he's protecting himself. So it's kind of like protection. But let's see what the other cards look like. A shift, a change. Mother Earth is definitely changing and shifting. And it's destiny, like a karmic destiny as well. So we have this card and this card, like this. Like this. Okay, so changing, and there's a desire. Um, I think really this is just saying it's to cleanse. It's a cleanse. That's really what it is. I mean, there's some manipulation here. The powers that want to stay in control, like they're trying to hold on, to trying to be in control, but I don't believe it's going to work. This is moving out of troubled waters. I mean, actually, these are both water cards. So there could be more flooding taking place, but it is definitely to get rid of these guys. Definitely. Yeah, there's going to be some more struggles. Yeah, there's going to be more anxiety, more struggles, more fear. But I do sense that there's going to be, and this is her. I mean, there's going to be an ending. There's going to be an ending to this, and there's a reason for it. As painful as it may seem, there's a reason for it. The reason is to rebuild and to unearth, hidden information. So we just have to pray, be patient. But I think in the next few months, we're going to get over the hill. We are going to turn a new corner and things are going to be a lot better. I'm optimistic, very optimistic about the future. Okay, that's all I have for today. And thank you so much for watching. Love, peace, happiness, health, protection, and always share, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great week.